Sliverolino's heart raced through his chest, feeling the wind on his fur. He leapt from flying platform to flying platform, trying to catch up to those darn pirates. They still had Karenazite. He couldn't let them get away. From what he knew of the land, they were headed straight for the beach, most likely to sail away. The soft grass cushioned each fall he took, swiping forward through enemies. Eventually, he stumbled across something shiny at the end of the open field. A senior dance fox. It had to be Karenazite's. He turned it around in his paws. An arrow was drawn on it. It pointed to the huge jungle up ahead. He's been leaving a trail. Sliverolino smiled. He knew Karenazite was pretty clever, even when he kept on dropping Senior Dance Fox. Storing it away, Sliverolino continued into the thick brush. The first thing about the jungle was that there were incredibly thick leaves and bushes, so navigating the whole thing was a pain. It took multiple swipes with his claws to even break one vine. He resorted to just leaping over them. He was an agile wolf after all. Leaping onto a large vine, he swung over a huge stick with a vine and landed successfully on the other side. He smirked and continued forward. That smirk lasted until he heard small squeaks coming from the trees. He looked around, keeping his claws strong. Suddenly, something flew down and swiped at him. ADH. What the? Sliverolino looked up. Brown. Jungle bats were looking down at him from the trees with viscous stares. Another flew down at him. Sliverolino quickly jumped and swiped, taking it out with ease. Multiple more started to attack at once. Quickly, Sliverolino ran. He bounded off the wall and took out a row of bats all at once. Careful to not fall into the pit behind him. The remaining bat hisses and dived at him. Something called out. A dark silhouette jumped down in front of him, drawing a sword. The wolf was scraggly and small. It had a similar figure to Manila, a small rhino he knew back in the village. The scratchy brown fur and yellow eyes glared at him. Or just an eye, really. The other was covered by an eye patch. Oh great, more pirates! With how small you are, I doubt it, Sliverolino taunted. Void Scary shouted, rushing forward and swinging his sword right at him. Sliverolino swiftly dodged to the side, rebounding with a kick to the face. Void Scary got knocked back, slowing his fall by dragging his sword into the ground. Pulling the sword out, he hissed and went back for another strike, hitting Sliverolino straight on. He meowed in pain, trying to think of a good strategy. Suddenly, a good idea hit him. Sliverolino ran and jumped up one of the trees, climbing it. Once he reached a good point, he jumped and dove right for Void Scary. It hit hard. Void Scary tumbled to the ground and dropped his sword. Sliverolino was quickly coming after him, so instead he used his claws and got up. Okay, now tell me, where did your crew take Karenazite? He rolled onto his back. Hey Emph, not on my watch. Sliverolino then ran off to try and follow them into the sea.